All right, so question number 2. Why does God let bad things happen to us? Does he actually care?
Has anybody been through some
Lord.
tough times?
Amen.
I know everybody has, so everybody need to raise their hand. But God does care. His love for us is unconditional. And this is why he allows us to go through these bad situations. So he uses these bad things to mold us into the person he designed us to be. So for an example, a diamond is very valuable. You know, your mama might wear it on her ring or something like that. But it's not formed unless it goes through pressure and a lot of heat.
That's right.
So we aren't going to be the person that God designs us unless we go through these tough times, unless we are go through pressure that the world, puts us through. So Romans 8:28 says, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. So we are called to his purpose, and we must trust that whatever God puts us through, at the end, we're going to come out, a better person.
Yeah.
Also, Romans 5:3-5 says, more than that, we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. So God allows for these bad things also to be the bad situations that we go through to be a testimony as well. So although it may seem like you're the only one going through that tough situation, you're not. There's billions of people in this world that can relate to you and are going through the same thing that you're going through. So when God allows you to come out of that situation, you have to use it as a testimony. When people around you hear your story and see how God led you out of what you were going through, they will want to do the same. The more you're relatable to someone, the more comfortable they'll get with you, and the more vulnerable they will be to listen to what God has done in your life. So you have to use that bad situation as a testimony, and just trust and believe that that pressure that you're going through, that hard time you're going through, is going to design you into a person that God has planned you to be.
Yeah, that's good. That is so good. Yeah, like the Bible talks about, I think it's in Revelation actually, that we will overcome by the word of our testimony. And our testimony is our story, and each of us have one. And not only will we overcome, but you're going to overcome because of my testimony, and the same for everybody, right? When you share your story, it might touch people in different ways, and then, everybody just overcomes in their own unique way. Yeah. And it's because of that willingness to share that we're able to do that. Yeah. You guys have any thoughts?
I can say it, I'm loud, but I can say from personal experience that everything happens at a certain time, at a certain place, for a certain reason. Yeah. And I recently just met with a friend who, I didn't know her like that, okay? I don't know her like that, but I'm so excited. And she shared a part of her life with me that I got a chance to share mine, which kind of intertwined in a way. And it's just crazy how God works. And seeing what she's been through and connecting it to my own personal testimony was the best thing I could have ever experienced. Right there in the middle of mi cabana while we were eating some cheese dip and some salsa and stuff. But it's just crazy to think that your testimony is life-changing to somebody. And you need to believe that. You've got to believe that your testimony is going to touch somebody.
That's right.
It may not be now. It may be down the road, but they're going to instantly think, oh my gosh, I remember when this girl told me in youth group about something, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Your testimony is important. And if you don't share it, you're not doing God's will. Okay?